Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters, and thank you for joining me for our next Advent Calendar process video. This is day number, I don't even know, but really early. It's the second layout I have made. So I have these two photos of Katie and Link by the pool, and as I said in my first layout video, I'm really struggling to make December albums using Christmas supplies that are not Christmas layouts. So for this one, I am using the Say Cheese Christmas collection from Simple Stories, and I fussy cut that cute little guy, I actually did a girl and a guy, out of a 12 by 12 piece of paper that I showed you there at the start. But I just couldn't make that work. So I also pulled out, I think it's a Pebbles collection, Just Have Fun maybe, or Splash? Gosh, now I can't remember. And I just used a couple of pieces of ephemera from that as well. So the camera, the Polaroid camera, I also fussy cut that from the Just Say Cheese collection. And then on this side, that little girl, I fussy cut her from the collection. But the rabbit is from the Pebbles collection. And then there's a little love heart that is also from the Just Say Cheese, from the Say Cheese Christmas collection. Oh my gosh, my words today. So I feel like I've kind of equally done a little bit Christmas and a little bit not. There's two Christmas supplies on each side of each cluster on each side of the photos and one not. But the whole background is a Vicky Bouton pre-made background, which is certainly not Christmas. And this is also a Vicky Bouton font as well that says Just Fun. And then I'm going to use those pink fresh little letters in the mustardy colour because it's a very, very close match to the sort of suns in the back of the paper to write Just Have Some Fun. And that's almost going to be the entire layout done. I kept it really, really simple because I didn't want to overdo it. I didn't want to put too many Christmas supplies on it, but I also didn't want to pull too many supplies out of that Pebbles collection and go against the way Katie likes to use Christmas supplies. I mean, they're ultimately her layouts and they're going to go in her album, so I wanted them to suit how she liked it. I do straighten these letters up a little bit better off camera after I put the word fun on, but I'm going to skip all that because you don't need to see that. It's even when I look at it now, I still haven't got it perfect, but oh well, it is what it is. There's the collection there, Pebbles. Am I holding it still long enough to be able to read what it says? And I just grab a couple of little fishies off here to pop onto the page. Again, it just really highlights that it's a water-based layout, which I think is super cute. But then I got a bit worried that it was really, really looking not Christmassy at all. And she wanted me to use Christmas supplies. So I got a little bit nervous and I pulled out my diamond press, which is a die cutting machine that they made a long time ago. It's just this little tiny little one that can sit on your bench. There it is right there. And I remember I bought it from Spotlight when they were trying to get rid of them because, I don't know, they hadn't been popular or whatever, for $6. Amazing, right? I got one for my mum as well. So I used that and some little circle dies to cut out two little circle pieces of ephemera with a Christmas little slogan on them, just to try and pretend I'm putting more Christmas in here, to be honest. And then I definitely call it quits because I really like the layout. I think it is super stinking cute and I don't want to put anything else on it, Christmas or otherwise. So then I can get out my gold splatters and just roll with it. If you are wondering how I'm going to use the rest of this paper with those 2x2 squares, make sure you keep following along with our advent calendar because it will definitely make an appearance later on in the month. I am determined to kill this collection. I literally had one 12x12 sheet of paper and about 4 pocket page cards left in the entire collection. And I just decided with all these layouts for Katie being made with Christmas supplies, I am going to kill this stash. She gave me some Christmas supplies, but I'm also pulling some from my collection just so that she doesn't know exactly what her layouts are going to look like. And yes, I am so determined to get rid of this little collection out of my stash. I love it and I think it's super cute. I made a December daily album with it a few years back and I love it. But what do I do with just such a small amount of supply? So I hope by the end of this advent calendar I have got that all used up, but we will have to wait and see. I do have an idea for the rest of the 2x2s, but I'm not certain that it's going to need all of them. So we shall see. You may have noticed that I've snuck out those cute little Novu drops. I love using those as embellishments and as like enamel dots at the moment. They're really tiny and small, and it's just a really nice little pop that it adds to the page. They do take a little bit of time to dry, but that's probably the worst thing about them, to be honest. The rest is pretty awesome. So just putting that on in teal and gold and black. And then I'm going to pop on some gold splatters and then we will skip to the close-up photos. I hope you are enjoying our advent calendar series. As I mentioned on day one, the full cap of how everything works. If you want to know, make sure you check out that day one process video. Otherwise, just know that there is going to be a layout and an opening video every single day between now and the 24th of December, and we cannot wait to share all of these videos with you throughout this month. So come along, hop along with us, and hopefully you enjoy the ride. Bye.